Hello, everyone. Can you guess where I am headed right now? That's right, back to the crack house before getting gas. Now, it definitely was worth it. I'm on a mission today looking for a Boston fern, while it seems Kimberly ferns are all the rage. And here I am swooning over the vista at my favorite garden center. And while I am not a tropical person or a tropical flower at all, a tropical vibe here puts me in a totally different frame of mind. And look at that lion. It's growing on me each time I see it. I've yet to price it, but I'm feeling like that is something that I need to have in my life and in my garden. But anyway, this trip I failed to prepare the back seats for my purchases. I knew I would be getting a fern, and that's normally big and blousy, and a bag of soil, which the guy put on top of the fern. But I did correct that and decided, against my better judgment, to walk a few aisles and look at what new flowers may have arrived. I'm looking at a specimen that I purchased a week ago that seems to be twice the height. So I'm wondering if those are the same plants or if a new shipment had come in. And lo and behold, what do I see? I see about 4 plumbagos. And if you know me, you probably don't know this, even if you do know me, but I've been one plumbago for the longest. So, in addition to this fern, after getting it home and looking at it and seeing what looks like powdery mildew, I can't help but keep going back to my plumbago. I have finally scored one. All the ones I've seen have been huge, and these are babies, but I'm okay with that. So now my mission is to divide this fern into 3 separate pieces. One for the back and that space that's been waiting for it and waiting for Easter to pass, and also for the front porch. We will get back to that in just a second. Here I am excavating the roots from the last fern. And because I don't have my gloves, because the aggressive mama bird just won't quit today, I use my garden tools while looking as if my hand has fallen asleep. So I clean that out. I dig a hole that is way deeper than what it appears here. And I'm amending the soil with some fresh potting soil that I just picked up today. And I'm filling that hole up to give this fern the best chance at thriving in this spot. And these scoops don't look all that significant on camera. However, that was quite a bit of soil I was putting in that hole. And I feel like I bought this soil just for this project. So here I am telling myself, think cake, think pie. But apparently, my brain doesn't work that way. I got a big slice that was way more than a third. It looks more like 75% of the plant. And remembering the other divisions were going in my front porch pots. So look at what I've got left. I'm almost ashamed, but not really, because I know how these do grow, and that's what I'll have to wait on this year or put them in the back somewhere and replace them at a later time. So my mind keeps going back to the plumbago, but I'm also floored by how appropriately matched my fern is to the lamb's ear and the asparagus fern. And I have an already flushed out corner completed, and I am happy. I'm also thinking of ways to spruce up the potted plants at the entry of the pathways. They look a little pitiful right now. And also, I want to go back over all the projects that I completed this week. I freshened up a few of my favorite planters. Some are small and awkwardly made, but I'm always able to make them work. There's no drainage in that one, but I filled it up with some twigs and debris to give it an area to drain. And also, I finished out a duplicate pair of pots. I trimmed a little bit on the crepe myrtle and deadheaded the rose bush. It didn't have a lot going on, so that was very quick and easy. But while I was there, I did find some ajuga. That's the source of all the ajuga I have in my yard when I previously planted that out. So I couldn't wait. And what I did was repotted the plumbago, Imperial Blue. I cleaned under the tree like never before because I'm underplanting it with some cosmos and also with some portulaca, which is the moss rose that I've said I love so much and haven't been able to find. So I prepared just a little bit. Your girl ran out of soil pretty much. And I'm trying to amend these areas before I drop the seeds onto these spots. We're expecting rain on this particular evening, and I'm hoping that this direct sowing does work. Again, it's a cosmos. They're pink and they should be really tall, and I'm hoping they stand in front of the tree. And the portulaca moss rose is going to be underplanted by these. So that's it, and that's all I have for this particular episode. But if you would, please, again, subscribe to my channel and like this video. And if you are on Instagram, please look for my page at Madame Savant Garden and give me a follow. Until the next time, bye-bye.